Hey guys, this is Admiral, and just want to do a quick introductory video on Starborne in specializing in surveying the map for best station locations. I've seen this question be asked around a lot, and I've seen a lot of mistakes made, and I just don't want to see that. So this is for you guys, the players. I hope you enjoy. I'll be making several short videos on higher level tactics and strategies in this game. If you are still just trying to learn the game, I first suggest you watch Snoogum's video tutorials. He is way more in-depth than I will be. This is assuming you already know the game. So, big disclaimer, watch the other tutorials first. This is, again, all my videos are going to be very specific and short. Well, at least I'm going to try to keep it short. So let's go right into the topic. How do I survey the map for best station locations, right? Obviously, you can't place stations where there are other people. So there are a few different things you need to consider. You're going to have stations focused on either labor or resources. It's generally inefficient to try to go for both. So with that in mind, you're going to either have a domain station to capitalize on ice, or you're going to have an industrial station or military station capitalizing on resources. Military stations can also capitalize on ice, but really domain has the best benefit with habitation dome. So a lot of people like to put their station right next to the big hex amounts. You know, they try to add up a bunch of little things like this and they, oh, that's really good, right? Or right here, they think this is really good, right? Well, what a lot of people forget is that you can increase the station harvest radius. When you first build a station, you can only harvest the hexes around you, which is why people go right next to it. But with patrolling station 10 for domain, that increases it to a 2 hex radius. So if you're going to go a domain station for labor, you don't necessarily need the labor right away. You want to maximize on total labor. So let's try to find a good example. Well, this isn't the best example, but it works. So if I'm going to build a domain labor station, you know, I'm going to want to build, let's say here, okay, as opposed to here, all right, because once I get patrol station 10, you know, that's still a domain layout, and I'll be able to hit 2 300 hexes because 1, 2, okay. Another situation is, here's a perfect example right here. Okay, a lot of people, they're going to build their station here, or they're going to build their station here. You know, they might build their station, you know, here, wherever, thinking, oh, I got good labor here, right? Well, actually, you can get better labor if you build your station here. You are going to sacrifice in the short term in losing out on some of your building resources, but it's not too expensive, especially after you get your game going, to put your station right here. Once you hit patrol station 10, you'll hit both 300 ice nodes with your station. Now, that doesn't include mining outposts. So what you'll then be able to do is put 1, 2, 3 mining outposts, and if you have capital, 4, or 1, 2, because there's another ice here. So your first 2 ice mining outposts would go here because they can basically harvest from double celestial objects. So in an ideal situation, you'll find something like this, maybe with more ice on both, maybe more than, I think this is 120, or 80. But you know, if you put a mining outpost here, you're seeing a much bigger benefit, okay, than if you just put one station by itself. Let's say right over, I don't know, actually this is pretty good because you get resources no matter what hex you put it in. You get 300 ice, 300 metal. Now again, this is hybrid, you know, when you go in domain, the resources are nice, but it's not the goal. The goal is maximize labor as much as possible because there are compounding effects that increase it. For industrial, let's actually, let's see here. Here is actually the best industrial spot in the game, and the person did build it correctly, because with industrial you can go patrol station 10 and survey department 1 for a max station harvest radius of 3. A lot of people are putting their stations right here. That's a big no-no, because once you go here, 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 2, 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. That's amazing. You're hitting every single one of these with your industrial station. You get a little extra labor. It can help with your supportive fleets like your scouts, your industrials, and you're able to put an outpost in between each one of these. You have two options. One, you can do 1 2 3, right, for the extra bit of metal, or 1 2 3 for the extra bit of labor. Now, you're basically asking yourself, do I want an extra 300 gas and 150 metal, or do I want 300 metal and extra 300 gas? Really, your choice. I'm not going to dictate that to you. Either option is really good. What that you can then do is put your outposts here. You've got a perfect station harvest radius. You're getting great bonuses. Mining colony isn't the greatest. If you really need it, put your mining colony down, maybe right here, and then you can do like maybe Navy base missile batteries. Well, you can't actually do much of that. You would have 3 points left, so you could you could get Navy base missile batteries if you wanted, and then put them in these open hexes within station range. So that's the best way to survey. And that's an easy one. A lot of people will make that mistake. When you're looking at the map, you want to ask yourself not what's my most immediate resources, but what's my maximum potential after including increases in harvest radius. You know what I mean? Like right here, there's nothing in this spot. You get nothing to start with. But if you have enough resources to build on it, you're hitting a 300 ice, you're 300 metal, and 300 gas just from your station right here. It's not a great spot, not a horrible spot. There's certainly worse. But just keep in mind when you're surveying the map, just explore the areas around you. Okay, explore the areas around your stations. Find those jackpot gold mines that everyone missed. Oh hey, you know what? I'm going to build a station right here because I got ice here, here, and here. That's actually not bad. It's not 300 ice nodes, but the combination of both, pretty good. And then I can build mining outpost for the 300 ice here. So this is actually a really good spot. Nobody's seen. Another thing you can do, what a lot of people forget, is you can actually build complementary stations harvesting off the same nodes. So let's, whoever this guy is, right here is actually a really good spot. But if you build a station right here, you're getting some building materials to start, but you're getting 1 2, that's 300, and another 300 here. Okay, so you're getting 600 ice from your station on a domain, actually more, another 150. This is actually an amazing spot, 450 ice. And then you can put, let's say neither one of your stations in this area are capitals. You could go 1 2 3 1 2 3. So now you are basically doubling up on the same asteroid, okay, for benefits. And now you've got two stations within a very close supportive range of each other. With potentially, if they have Navy base, you can actually place your Navy bases so they can protect both stations. Which is, again, amazing. And then, you're not necessarily spread out, but it does make defense easier, as well as timing your attacks. You don't have to wait to try to time your attacks. They're a lot closer together, so it's like, okay, this one's 5 minutes away, so I'm going to send my attack, wait 5 minutes, send my other attack, so they land around the same time. And then... yeah, I mean, there are pros and cons. You know what I mean? So that's how you survey the map. Take the time, explore around you, look at you know, not what's immediately the best, but what is the potential for the best. I focus a lot on labor because that's really important for building up your military. But you know, same thing goes for resources. Yeah, that's it. All right, thanks.